Are you ready for one of the fastest Fun for Fives ever? What's going on? It's Rich Haywood here from Bacon Ice Cream Productions, Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times. Guess what? With Rich to Rich. And Fun for Five. That's right. We've made it to Evercade Friday. I've got a cartridge in my hand. It's got 2 games on it. It's Xeno Crisis-Tanglewood time. That's right. So, what did I say about being the fastest Fun for Five ever? I mean, come on. There's only 2 games, right? So let's dig into it and see. Are these 2 games worth the price of admission for the cart itself? There's the question. Let's find out. All right, here we are. We're going to do Xeno Crisis first. And there's a reason why we're going to do Xeno Crisis first. We're jumping right in, and we're going to start playing. Because, I mean, there's only 2 games in the cart, so we can just do it to it, right? All right. Let me get my selection on. We go down here. Let's see here. Did it get that thing out of here for me? There's a cache already in it or not, but let me see. All right. All right. I just want you guys to listen to this real quick. Now, not only does this game have what is easily one of the best soundtracks of any game on the entirety of every collection of any one of these things. I mean, just look at it. So this is a Genesis game that was made later on in life, right? And it's like we'll call it a homebrew, but it's not even. This isn't a homebrew, right? This is, like, look at this thing. This is like a fully fleshed out, like, could have, like, was, but then could have been just a boxed product, bit of awesome. This game, it's just incredible looking. It's incredible sounding. It's kind of like, was it Aliens versus Smash TV versus some stuff, right? It's just a crazy game. Now, it's pretty difficult. I will give you that. Like, there's, you only get hit a couple times before you die. There's not a lot of stuff to do really for helping you out. I mean, there's nothing really coming to help you on this one. Like, it is, you were at the mercy of your nerves. With this game, there's not a lot to do to really help you out. I'm dead serious. Like, I have trouble playing this thing, but you want more. You want to keep playing more and more and more and more of this game. The soundtrack gets you pumped up. You're ready to rock. You got all the stuff coming out. All the stuff coming after you. There's so many things that are coming for you, and you're just, you don't know what to do. But what you do know is, you can really go to town and have a good time in these rooms, right? Are the bosses easy? No. Nothing about this game is easy. You get those 5 hits, it's game over. You're going straight back to either your continue, which starts over the stage, or Well, actually, no, you do. I'm sorry, you do come back in here. You know, it gives you like a little bit of help, but you know, not much, right? You know, you might as well in the beginning of the game, if you die once before you get to the boss, you might as well just go ahead and you know, and just restart, right? You know, get yourself versed with the level and then play. But this is such a great game. So great, in fact, that another member of the Evercast has this entire collection at the top of his list currently. Now, will it continue to be there? Who knows? You know, I don't know. You know, that's up to him for him to decide. You know, we'll get those updates as they come. I forgot where's the there we go. Yeah, didn't get him this time, but this game is just something else. I mean, look at the, you know, like the sheer craziness of all the motion, all the sprite work, the sound work, everything. This game is just a pretty incredible piece of Genesis engineering, let's just say. So for that alone, this isn't just a Rich's pick. This is a certified good times Rich's pick. I mean, this game is really good, even though I'm not great at it. So, oops. So let's go ahead, and then now we'll talk about some Tanglewood. Now, Tanglewood is, I think the reason why it was placed together, right? It's another one of those games that that came out, you know, like later in life, right? 2018. You know, these systems that these things are being developed for don't exist. You know, like they, you know, anymore. They're not in there. But you know, here you are. You're playing this game, and you know, you've got these cool characters with this vibrant world, with this really chill atmosphere. Everything looks really great. You know, it's another one of those games that you just kind of want to sit back and just absorb, right? You want to like learn more about the environment. You want to learn more about these characters, and you just want to just kind of live in these worlds. You know, like, look at this, right? This isn't something that you were going to see happen in you know, like the regular 16-bit era. I mean, there were some games that kind of like got to that level. And there are some incredible moments. You know, most of the RPGs out there, Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger, that kind of thing, you get some really cool thing. But you know, there's something about these games that just, you know, take it to a new level. And in Tanglewood, this is a adventure puzzle platformer. So you are this little you know, foxy looking guy, and you're tasked with you know, I guess finding your way through this forest to uncover a mystery, I guess. You know, I guess it's the most basic way to talk about it. You know, but you've got these little orbs here, right? And then as you push these orbs to this light over here, what you can do is change your, you know, alter your character's whole presence and being. So now you have different abilities. Like, for example, the character now has the ability to float in the air and, you know, kind of like do one of those Princess Peach kind of things, right? You know, you're floating in the air, so you can get to new sections of the map, right? That weren't available to you before, and that's pretty neat, right? You know, that's a pretty neat thing to do. Let me just here we go. We'll push this over here so we can get to this next part of the map. You know, but what you don't see is a whole lot of things that are you know, getting in your way. This there are enemies, there are things that can hurt you, but you know, there isn't a whole lot of things that are menacing, you know, going to be in your way the whole time. You know, obstacles here and there, but that's not what this game is about. This game's about exploration. This game's about, you know, again, chill atmosphere. And then, like I said, the polar opposite And again, why I think that it was paired with this is the polar opposite of Xeno Crisis. Xeno Crisis puts you on edge. You are all the way in, and you're like, oh, right? You'll white knuckle it the entire way through, because any moment you could just be done. And it's game over, and then it's it. Tanglewood is the complete opposite game. And I think it's cool, and it pairs well with Xeno Crisis, because, if you had just these two carts, and, you wanted to go ahead and say, like, oh, I want the exploration game, and I want the the white knuckle game. There it is. Here it is. Xeno Crisis and Tanglewood is that cartridge for you. And again, these two games are one of those in the like second life of 16-bit, right? Let's call that. And they're just really good examples of what can be done with older hardware. And when these games came out, they weren't $20 a piece. They were more a piece. And for $20, you can get them both on this cartridge. And I think that's a great value. That's really awesome that they were able to get that deal and get these things on the cartridge. So even though there are only 2 games on the cart, it's still a good time. But how much of a good time is it? Are we ready to find some fun? I don't know. Let's go to the wrap up and find out, shall we? So there you have it, folks. That's Xeno Crisis-Tanglewood, cartridge 11 in the collection. Did we find the fun here? There's only 2 games on the cart, and the richest picks, the richest picks that we love to do. Are both of the richest picks? I didn't say that about Tanglewood, did I? Yes, it is the richest pick, which makes the entire cartridge something that is indeed the fun was found. And the reason why is because they're just 2 examples of great games that could have been, but then got to be later on. And I think it's great that the team over at Blaze is continuing like that mission, right? We're still 11 carts in, and the drumbeat is discovery, right? I never knew about Tanglewood, knew about Xeno Crisis, never played it, but it was like, all right, well, I want to get into it, but it's it's a Genesis game, and they want like $50 or $40, whatever it was, when I was trying to look for it. And it's just a little too much for me right now. I'm not collecting Genesis. I think it's a cool thing. And I want to do it, but I don't know. Boom. When I got it, it was $20. Done. Easy decision. You get Xeno Crisis for less than half of what it was when it came out, and you get Tanglewood too. Done. Plus, my son loves Tanglewood, so that's already price of admission. This is the game. Tanglewood was the game that introduced him really to the Evercade. Now he plays a whole bunch more. He's into the Codemasters. We're going to talk about that later. He plays some stuff off of Pico. Again, we talked about Pico 1, but he plays a lot of Pico 2 as well, because he likes the sporty kind of games, anything that has racing or cars. And he's even played some stuff off of Namco, which is really cool. So he really is enjoying his time with the Evercade. But if it wasn't for Tanglewood, he might not have even played anything. Tanglewood was the game that kind of just got him in. So for that, I thank Blaze for even putting that out there, and you get that relaxing, kind of just chill game, just to invite the young ones in and play them. So it's cool. So Xeno Crisis-Tanglewood. Yes, the fun was found. I would go so far as to probably say, because they're 2 richest picks on a cart, does that have to automatically make it a certified good times? I don't know. It's close though. I don't know if I'm gonna just levy it right out and say it is, but I think you guys get what I'm saying. It's very close, very close. But if you don't have it already, consider it. I know it's only 2 games, but they're 2 awesome ones. And this went a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a 8-minute video. Here we are, banging on the door 15 minutes. So what do you guys think about Xeno Crisis-Tanglewood? Let me know down below. And, let me know too, as we get through all of these different collections, we're going to get to a point where we're running out of collections, and then I got to do some more stuff with these Evercade carts. Like I said, I keep throwing it out there. Keep threatening. I'm going to pull a Golden Axe Warrior. I'm going to pull one of these these games off of Pico or one of these things, maybe even Renovation when it comes out. I'm going to start hopping in. I'm going to play till it stops. I'm going to play it straight through. Then maybe sprinkle in, like, you know, maybe one game reviews here and there as I play them a little more. But, you know, I want to dig in and play these games, right? That's what I got the Evercade for. I want to discover all these things and actually really play them. And the only chance I get to play actually is doing these videos. So I think maybe that's what I'm leaning towards. But again, let me know down below. If you want to see it, great. If not, well, I don't know. Maybe you see it anyway. All right, cool. So thank you so much for watching. And we're going to do Oliver Twins next week. So hope you guys are excited for that. And until next time, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we'll see you later. Take it easy, guys.
RTFC.baconicecream.com